all things theology. We chop it up properly without an apology. Gotta give doxology to God hollow, because this is how we do it at All Things Theology.
Yo guys, grace and peace. Welcome back to another episode of All Things Theology, where I'm your host Kdub, and today I want to do a side-by-side comparison of the old Lecrae versus the new Lecrae. But before we get into that, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not, and as always, hit the notification bell so you can be aware when I drop future content. So I know people are gonna say I'm a hater for doing this, but I think it's about time that someone does this and just show the development and the musical change of Lecrae. So let's get into it, guys. Let's play this first song. I'm gonna go through some favorite songs of mine and compare them to the new Lecrae. Let's get it.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, man. This song brings back memories, man. When I first became a Christian and I first got put on to Lecrae. Yo, the intro of this song is fire, bro. Play Go Hard, put this in your sound system, and tell me once you lose it, man. In a good way. Oh, this song used to fire me up, man. I mean, you can work out to this song. You can get, that's good theology, but let's get it. Let's keep going, man. Oh, I mean, if you just listen to that on like speakers, man, and right when Tadashi comes, just right that part. Oh, like I said, some of y'all think I just hate on Lecrae. I used to be a big fan. I am a big fan of what he's done musically. I'll say that. Man, this stuff, man, it used to go crazy. But man, let's get into the verse, man. Let's try to get closer to the verse.
Use me God, 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 use me God.
Lord, kill me if I don't preach the gospel. Still in my 20s, but I die if I got him,
man. Hey, this might be one of the hardest intros to a song. Lord, kill me if I don't preach the gospel. Still in my 20s, but I die if I got to. Let's go. Don't do it like that no more, man. But you see why a lot of people see okay, Lecrae, you said this, but we don't really see you preaching the gospel like you used to no more. You know, you're kind of confusing us. So, man, I love that opening line though. Let me go back a little.
Kill me if I don't preach the gospel. Still in my 20s, but I die if I got him, man. I'm already dead. Might forget my flesh. I done been crossed over. See the full court press. I'm a full court mess if the Lord don't use me.
I like that line. I'm a full. Look at the wordplay. Already dead, so forget my flesh, right? He's like, the Lord can kill me if I don't preach the gospel, but look, I'm already dead to my flesh. Like, that's crazy. I done been crossed over, right? Like, I done crossed over from right to, being in Adam to Christ, from unbeliever to believer. See the full court press. I'm a full court mess. If the Lord don't use me, right? Like, we in trouble, man. Put that pressure on him. I like that line, man. Let's get it.
Running from my trials, thinking everything's groovy. If the cross don't move me, then I don't wanna breathe no more. If I ain't seeing Christ, partner, I don't wanna see no more.
Let's go. If I ain't seeing Christ, I don't wanna see no more. I love it, man. I love it. That's true, man. If we not seeing rightly.
Rep them every day without worrying about a bruise. And I've been in China, man, I've seen some real persecution. If you didn't know Christ, would your life look the same? Can they tell you value Jesus by the way you rep his name?
Can they tell, right? Can the unbeliever tell you value Jesus by the way you rep his name? Bro, these lyrics, bro, convicting. I mean, dog, come on, man. Lecrae, man, for me, man. But man, these lyrics, bro, like used to have me, other believers, just like, yo, Wow. Wow, right?
What's the point of living if I'm living for myself? Lord, empty out my life before I put you on the shelf. So for God I go hard, I don't wanna die tonight. But it's too many people living who ain't heard about the Christ. No.
It's too many people living who ain't heard about the Christ. So we go hard or we go home. I mean, let's go. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what we need, man. This was the old Lecrae, man, going hard or go home. So yeah, man, let's keep it going though. Let's show a new song. Let's show a comparison with a new.
There's no church in a while, but we've been wildin'. We've been on top for a while to let my crowd in. Fresh like everyday Easter, think I got a stylist. Had to shake back, get right, make my mama the proudest.
All right, so they say there was no church in a while, but we've been wildin'. We've been on top for a while to let my crowd in. Fresh like everyday Easter, think I got a stylist. Had to shake back, get right, make my mama the proudest. I mean, I tell you, hey, I mean, here's what I'm not gonna. When you sonically, clearly, there's a difference, right? I mean, it's better sonically. I mean, that was last song over 10 years ago, old, right? So sonically, the beat, you can even argue the flow, all right. But let's keep it going.
Feel it in my body, can't nobody stop it. Dripping like fluid, let my life shine like jewelry. Gotta stay humble, give it up. World is jungle, give it up.
All right, so feel it in my body, yeah. Can't nobody stop me. Dripping like fluid, let my life shine like jewelry. Gotta stay humble, give it up. World is a jungle, give it up. I mean, clearly you can see the difference, man. We gonna keep it going though. I mean, we got more songs, but we're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna play the verse as well, so y'all can see, man.
Trying to tell the secrets about the weapon, now you got the beat slit. Play the beat, he ate it up like a deep dish. How many times I put him on the reach list?
All right, so if you ain't got a stunt, I'll tell the secret. So if you ain't got a stunt, I'll tell the secret. 1K Few, right? But the whipping, now he got the pink slip. Play the beat, he ate it up like a deep dish. Him a time, that's what I put him on the reach list. And so he's referring to 1K Few. That was like the first song they did together, and he killed it. I actually like his verse on there, so I'm not hating. And so that's what ultimately got him signed to Reach. All right.
Riding on the beat by Metro. Y'all's probably riding on the Metro. We in London where they call the gas petrol. Sign a record deal and hit the road, let's go.
All right, so Sliding on the Beat by Metro. That's who made the beat, I guess. Metro. I thought it was made by Zaytoven. Anyways, I guess Metro made the beat. Y'all was probably riding on the Metro. We in Atlanta what they call the gas petrol. I mean, that's literally what gas is called anywhere. I mean, it's made up. Anyways, sign a record deal and hit the road. Let's go. All right, cool. Keep it going.
20,000 in the crowd on stages. Birthday bash in Atlanta was amazing. Went to Diddy house with me, that's a day trip. They ain't know you really living in the Matrix.
All right, so 20,000 in the crowd on stages. Birthday bash in Atlanta was amazing. Went to Diddy house with me, that's a day trip. They ain't know you really living in the Matrix. Okay, all right, keep it going, I guess.
I seen him come straight out the east. Zaytoven gave him some beats. I told the young lion go eat. Follow the shepherd, watch out for the beast. They said there's no church.
And so that's the verse, guys. And so there was a reference to Zaytoven, but I seen him come straight out the east. Zaytoven gave him some beats. So I don't know if he's referring to 1K Few still. I told the young lion go eat. Follow the shepherd, watch out for the beast. So it seemed like this verse might be all directed towards 1K Few, or a lot of it is. But I mean, and a lot of newer songs of Lecrae, it'll be like the one shout out to Jesus. I mean, you kind of got that with like secular artists, right? Follow the shepherd, watch out for the beast. And so, I mean, yeah, guys, that's the new Lecrae. But yeah, let's keep it going, man. Let's go back to a throwback song right here. Let's get it.
Don't waste your life, man. I know a lot of people that are scared they gon' die. Couple of them thinking they'll be living in the sky. While I'm here living, man, I gotta ask why. What am I here for? I gotta figure out. Waste my life, no, I gotta make it count. If Christ is real, then what am I gonna do about?
Let me stop there. I know a lot of people. So this sermon, this song was based on the sermon of John Piper's, and Lecrae was very early influenced. Reach Records very influenced by John Piper. Some people don't know that. But I know a lot of people out there scared they're going to die. A couple of them thinking they'll be living in the sky. Like, they just think they gonna go up there somewhere, I guess, right? But while I'm here living, man, I got to ask why. What am I here for? I got to figure out. So what's this life's about? Waste my life? No, I got to make it count. I mean, woo! Yeah. I mean, let's get it. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going, man.
Everything in Luke 12:15 out of 21, you really gotta go and check it out. Paul said if Christ ain't resurrected, we wasted our lives. But that implies that our life's built around Jesus being alive. Everything on living trying to show the world why.
All right, let me stop there because I mean he's about to kill it. So right, no, I gotta make it count. If Christ is real, then what am I gonna do about, right? If Christ is real, everything he said is true. Well, I gotta bow down to that. So he said, what am I going to do? I got to make it count. Everything in Luke 12:15 down to 21, you really got to go and check it out. Woo! Go check it out. I mean, go check it out right now. Paul said if Christ ain't resurrected, we've wasted our lives. Well, that implies that our lives are built around Jesus being alive. Man. Every day I'm trying to show the world why. Christ is more than anything you're ever going to try. Let me start it from there. Let me go back just a little bit.
Just being alive. Everything on living trying to show the world why. Christ is more than everything you'll ever try. Better than pretty women sitting and living to get a minute of any women a minute you admire.
Yo! So Christ is more than anything you're ever going to try. Let me slow it down for y'all right here. Better than pretty women and sinning and living to get a minute of any women and men that you admire. Woo! Better than it. Joe, this is crazy, like lyricism right here. Better than pretty women and sinning and living to get a minute of any women and men that you admire. That's a tongue twister, man. It ain't no lie. Ooh, that's fire.
No lie, we created for him. Out of the dust, he made us for him. Alexa said he saved us for him. Jesus comes and he breaks us for him.
Yo, y'all might not have caught that, but that was a shout out to some Reformed theology, right? It ain't no lie. We're created for him. Out of the dust, he made us for him. Elects us and he saves us for him. Jesus comes and he raised him for him. So all that Reformed theology, the credit goes to God, right? We cannot boast. Let's keep it going, man. This is crazy.
The Father, our Father was something lesser. He made us so we could bless him. To the world we confess him, resurrect him. So I know I got life. Matter of fact, better man, I know I got Christ. You don't see his ways in my days and my nights. You can hit my brakes, you can stop my life.
So man, so I know I got life. Matter of fact, better. Man, I know I got Christ. If you don't see his ways in my days and nights, you can hit my brakes, you can stop my life. Like if Christ is not the center of our life, my life should be over, right? Because this is not about us, right? Let's go.
My rights, lost my life. Forget the money, cars, the cost that ice. The cost is Christ. They can never offer me anything on the planet that would cost that price.
And so, before we get to the hook, right? I lost my rights. I lost my life. Forget the money, cars, and toss that ice. The cost is Christ, and they could never offer me anything on the planet that would cost that price. Right? Christ cannot be bought. Let's get to this hook, man, because the hook is crazy too. Shout out to King.
Don't wanna waste my life.
Yo, we don't want to waste our lives, man. We don't want to waste our lives. Let's get it. But yeah, let's get back to the new Lecrae. Cray. Let's go.
Coming in. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. him up. See him still sleeping, so I had to shake him up. I kept it too real. I wasn't faking up. My real life was a headline. Your real life got a deadline. My timeline was a hashtag. Your timeline just a hate crime coming in.
All right, so let's get it. So wake him up, wake him up, wake him up, wake him up. See him still sleeping, so I had to shake him up. I keep it too real. I wasn't fake enough. My real life was a headline. Your real life got a deadline. My timeline was a hashtag. Your timeline just a hate crime. All right, let's keep it going. Like I said, this is just for you guys to see the change, the direction. All right.
Feeling like Pac back in 94 when he took 5 shots. Too much drive to ride your wave. Ditch my top and I'm off that lot. Black on black on black on black on black on black on black. You don't have to ball a rap to get them racks on racks.
All right, so coming in hot, feeling like Pac back in 94 when he took 5 shots. Too much drive to ride your wave. Ditch my top when I'm off that lot. Black on black on black on black on black on black on black. You don't have to ball a rap to get them rack on racks. I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, so this is what you find a lot of, like, in Lecrae is more ethical. Like, he'll diss a lot of, like, culturally, like, rap pop stuff. But, like, I mean, you have secular artists, I think, of, like, Common, who did the same thing. So, interesting, huh? But let's keep it going.
Uber poolers trying to catch my vibe and find my way. Yeah, I know I'm ratchet, but I'm really safe. Hot sauce dripping. Everybody want to start dipping.
All right, so hold on, I gotta stop there. Uber poolers trying to catch my vibe and find my way. Yeah, I know I'm ratchet, but I'm really saved. That's a funny line to me. I'm sorry. Hot sauce dripping. Everybody want to start dipping. I hate hot sauce, man. I'm sorry, I had to do that. Let's keep it going.
First, nobody want to listen. Now everybody pay attention. Now everybody pay a fee. Even Trump got to take a knee. When the horn blow, y'all gonna see. Make the wall fall down like, yee.
Okay, hold on. So, first, nobody want to listen. Now everybody pay attention. Now everybody pay a fee. Even Trump got to take a knee. I guess when the Lord come back, I guess that's a reference to the Lord coming back every knee about. When the horn blow, y'all gonna see. Make the wall fall down like, yee. Yeah, it's the new Lecrae, y'all. Keep it going. Yo, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. We're gonna keep it going, but I just want to stop it right here to make sure you're liking it right now. If you're watching, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And kick the notification bell so you can be aware when I drop hot content, coming in hot on the content. Let's go.
Send me, I'll go. Send me, I'll go. Let me go, let me go.
Before we get into it, man, this kind of got that go hard, go home vibe still, you know, where I mean, you just you put that on. You can't just help but like, just like, oh, let's get it. Send me. Like, this had everybody wanting to go on a mission, you know. This song here, you know, and so let's keep it going, man.
With my own tool, there's no way I could show you. I'm perfectly poverty-stricken people with no view. And I bet you can't believe this. They never heard of Jesus. Heard of Young Buck, Lil Wayne, and Young Jeezy.
Oh man, I like that line. So I seen it with my own too. There's no way I can show you. A perfectly poverty-stricken people with no view, and then I bet you can't believe this. They never heard of Jesus, heard of Young Buck, Lil Wayne, and Young Jeezy, right? They've heard of all these rappers, but they ain't heard of Christ, right? And so, man, this was so dope. And funny enough, I actually mentioned this on my last video about Lecrae, right? That line right there, like, who you pointing them to now, you know? And so, let's keep it going, man.
Signing up to go on missions this summer. Rather sit at home and watch Exhibit Pimp in a Hummer. While a 9-year-old is shot down, no one screaming stop. Now no bridge illustrations for criminals who on lockdown.
Let's break that down. So, no one's signing up to go on missions this summer. Rather sit at home and watch Exhibit Pimpin' a Hummer. That shows you how old this song is, right? While a 9-year-old is shot down, no one screaming, stop now. No bridge illustrates for criminals who on lockdown. And so, just like, man, being missional, right? This song is, you listen to the song, it's very missional minded. Man.
Deep in Africa, looking for an answer, bro. Chinamen are dying, man, until they know who died for sin. So
I like that line. People deep in Africa looking for an answer, bruh, and Chinamen are dying, man, until they know who died for sin. That's a dope line right there.
look what grace did. Not for us to stay here inside our comfort zones at home in mama's basement.
That's true. So look what grace did, not for us to So look what grace did, not for us to stay inside our comfort zones at home in mama's basement. So like, yeah, grace saved you, but go out and go exhibit that grace. Pun intended from an earlier line. Go exhibit that grace. Go preach the gospel, same gospel that saved you, right? So
Get out on the grind, y'all. Ain't no better time, dawg. Know you read the Great Commission. Let me just remind y'all. Make disciples of the nations. Teach them to obey the Lord. Hate to never lead someone to Christ before I face the Lord.
So man, this is a very different Lecrae from the new stuff. Like this is very I want to see you saved. That like I want you to see Christ, not me. Get on the grind, y'all. Ain't no better time, dog. I know you read the Great Commission. Let me just remind y'all. Make disciples of the nations. Teach them to obey the Lord. Hate to never lead someone to Christ before I face the Lord. Woo! I mean, yeah, it's 3 verses in here, man. I mean, they're all like this. I mean, so yeah, man. Let's continue this. We ain't done yet. Let's get
Canada. Line 'em up. Swear the sun shining on me, get my heart up, no matter that trouble surrounding us.
All right, so I did this song particularly because Ty Dolla $ign. I remember first hearing this song, and I didn't know who Ty Dolla $ign was, and so I looked him up, and I was like, oh boy, this guy's vulgar. Don't go listen to Ty Dolla $ign. That was not an endorsement to go listen to Ty Dolla $ign. But that's particularly why I did this song, just to show kind of the lane. Lecrae's walking in now. But let's get to he says, count it up. Line 'em up. Swear the sun shining on me and my huddle, no matter the trouble surrounding us. And so I like the cadence. I mean, even right now, just being able to do it is like, I like that cadence. And so I'm not hating on but the content, so anyway, y'all know what I mean. Let's continue.
They don't see that it's a lot of us. Everybody move anonymous. Won't take that credit. I know what we get. And them blessings be coming from God above. I was doing all kind of bad. What a quiet. Tell him I need a verse. Hit the pew and tell God he's first. Hit the studio to body a verse.
And so they don't see us, a lot of us. Everybody move anonymous. Won't take the credit. I know where we get it. Them blessings be coming from God above. So I mean, he recognizing that God gives the blessings. Okay, like the one shout out song, or maybe he gets 2 in there. Let me be fair. He says, I was doing all kind of bad. What a choir. Tell him I need a verse. Hit the pew and tell God he's first. Hit the studio to body a verse. Said interesting. Let's keep it moving.
I remember pushing mama little white Honda with no gas money. I just bought a car, cash money. I ain't even trying to brag on it. I just tell it how it really is. I ain't tripping, they ain't feeling this.
And so, what do you say? Oh yeah, I remember pushing mama's little white Hyundai with no gas money. I just bought a car, cash money. I ain't even trying to brag on it. All right.
Ain't saying I deserve nothing. I'm just trying to talk about the benefits. I've been punching in the clock, trying to keep the kitchen stocked. Man, it's a blessing because we ain't never had a lot, but all we need is all we got. Whew.
Yeet. Oh yeah, I forgot the other line. He just bought a car, cash money. I ain't trying to brag on it. I just tell her how it really is. I ain't tripping if they ain't feeling this. I ain't saying I deserve nothing. I'm just trying to talk about the benefits. Then he goes in, I've been punching in the clock, trying to keep the kitchen stocked. Man, it's a blessing because we ain't never had a lot, but all we need is all we got. I can say, yeah, I mean, you just see the difference, man. That's all I'm trying to point out in this. I'm not hating sonically, lyrically. That I'm just saying the change. That's all I'm pointing about in this video. So let's keep it going.
I ain't the standard at all and wouldn't claim to be. But since Christ snatched me up, there's been a lot of change in me. I done got my worldview corrected. I see things eternal. Yeah, I got a whole new perspective.
Yo, I ain't the standard at all and wouldn't claim to be. But since Christ snatched me up, there's been a lot of change in me. I done got my worldview corrected. I see things eternal. Yeah, I got a whole new perspective. Yo, this y'all gonna see why I play this song, but this song is called We Don't. This was like on his, I think his debut album, Real Talk. And so it's like 2004, man. This is old, bro. Lecrae been in the game for a while. And so yeah, man, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, man. This is a nice song.
Don't use drugs or sell. Keep accountability, cause my flesh, yeah, love to fail. I don't go where I used to go. I got my number changed twice for the gals that I used to know.
Oh, man. So I don't use drugs or sell. Keep accountability, cause my flesh, yeah, love to fail. Ain't that the truth, bro? I don't go where I used to go. I wonder if Lecrae would say that. Anyways, I got my number changed twice for the girls that I used to know. I like that line. They'll be hitting me up, man. We ain't got nothing to see here, man. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
I don't trip when I pass the cops, cause I'm not making assists, you know, trying to pass the rock. I don't live life scared of death, cause when I take my last breath, the next step is there in text.
Okay, so the first line that I played when I went back to the song cracked me up. He says, I don't trip when I pass the cops, cause I'm not making assists, you know, trying to pass the rock. Now, you know, Lecrae has gotten woke on us. So I don't think he would say that anymore. You know, because now the cops are, you know, systematically targeting black people, trying to kill them, I guess, you know, from, you know, that perspective. So it's like I said, there's been a lot of change, not just theologically, but ideologically as well. So he says, I don't live life scared of death, because when I take my last breath, the next step is there in text. And so, yeah, let's keep it going.
Not a legalist and I ain't hating, but it's things I don't and won't do, man. I read Galatians and I keep reading Ephesians. If it's Christ we believe in, we shouldn't be confused with the heathen.
Let's go. Let's go. So I'm not a legalist and I ain't hating. Hey, that's me too. Hey, Lecrae, if they say I'm gonna quote your line. I'm not a legalist. I'm not hating. But there's things I don't and won't do, man. I read Galatians, man. I feel you on that line. And I keep reading Ephesians. If it's Christ we believe in, we shouldn't be confused with the heathens. Man, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think that applies in our music as well. And so, man, y'all go check that song out, man. That's a fire. It's an underrated song, man. But y'all go check it out. Let's get to the next track, man.
I had to get back right. Fell off, lost my cool. Whoa, say, bounce back, got dirt on my shoes. Shut back right. When you got real power, you can't lose. Ay, get back right. Get back right.
All right, Lecrae had to get back right. So get back right, had to get back right. Fell off, lost my cool. Bounce back, got dirt on my shoes. Jump back right. When you got real power, you can't lose. I had to get back right. I had to get back right. And let me say this, because some people are going to make it like, well, the guy that made this beat is not a believer. That's not a good critique, from my opinion. But I mean, you watch the video. I mean, I mean, it's not BET after late night bad, but got a lot of modesty and it's just interesting.
Yeah, top down, hair back. Ride by the high beast on Fairfax. Monday morning, I don't want to hear trap. I play Rick James when I'm in traffic. I've been doing this since 5th grade. I've been doing this since I've been saved. I've been rock crowds on a big stage. I've been made hits with some big names.
So some people I've already noticed in the video. I saw 1K Few in it. You know, Tedashi's in it, and so that's interesting. But lyrically, top down, hair back. Ride by the hype beast on Fairfax. Monday morning, I don't want to hear trap. I play Rick James when I'm in traffic. I've been doing this since 5th grade. I've been doing this since I've been saved. I've been rock crowds on some big stage. I've been made hit with some big names. Alrighty. Let's keep it going then. I mean, I don't know what to say to that.
Yada, 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 yada. Bought a Mercedes for my baby mama. VIP, rockin' Dolce Gabbana. I went to the Grammys and I took my mama. Bottles on bottles on bottles and models on models on models and dollars on dollars. Yeah, that don't help me when my soul when I holler and I'm feeling the pain and I'm dealing with drama. Woo!
Yeah. That's 1K Few right there in a white shirt, I think. But like Lecrae will say some true things that I agree with. I mean, if you're putting your search in these things, I mean, it's not going to satisfy, but he says, yada, 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 yada. Bought a Mercedes for my baby mama. VIP rocking Dolce & Gabbana. I went to the Grammys and I took my mama. Bottles on bottles on bottles and bottles and models and models on models and dollars and dollars. Yeah, that don't help me when my soul want to holler. When I'm feeling the pain, I'm dealing with drama. I mean, yeah, these things don't satisfy. So, yeah, let's keep it going.
That's too deep. Yeah, guess I better fall back. Nah, get this work. You should've wore a hard hat. They told us don't work in the summer. I told them I'm working on something. I'm waving my banner, no propaganda. Why you flexing in your Panamera?
All right, so that's too deep. He says that's too deep. Yeah, I guess I better fall back. Nah, man, get this work. You shoulda wore a hard hat. They told us don't work in the summer. I told them I'm working on something. I'm waving my banner, no propaganda. Why you flexing in your Panorama? Get back right. I had to get back right. Like I said, I'm not hating. I'm not a legalist, Lecrae. I mean, hey, you said it. I agree. So let's get it. Hey, we got one more song. I'm gonna end us out on a positive note. How about that? Let's get it.
She's a building of being constructed. Christ is the cornerstone. Foundation built on another, reuse it, gonna homes. She's built on them, supported by them, conform to them. Now she's a body of bodies to transform through them.
All right, let's break it down. And there's a reason why I'm doing this, because Lecrae talks very, very well, very positive about the church. You hear him now speaks about the church, it's not all that positive. And we're going to see some things like how he kind of, his attitude towards the church has shifted a little. But let's start off with the verse. So he says, a building of beings being constructed. Christ is the cornerstone foundation, build on another, and you are gonna homes. She built on them, supported by them, conformed to them. Now she's a body of bodies who transform through them. I like that.
Simple that breeze, we are the halls, we are the floorboards or more, we are the walls. Manifold wisdom of God, no longer a mystery. The church pinnacle of our salvific history.
All right, so a temple that breathes, we are the halls. We are the floorboard or more, we are the walls. Manifold wisdom of God, no longer a mystery. The church is the pinnacle of our salvific history. And it's like, yeah, God's bride is the is the main thing when you go through church history, you know? Like, I mean, God is concerned about his bride. So I agree, Lecrae, good stuff.
One flesh union, homie. Tri-union is glorified through our corporatized communion. Still present reality. She was born a casualty. Though she's made a lie, she's still affected by depravity. Once living sin and enslaved by your lust.
All right, let's break that down. So, shout out to the Trinity, right? The triunion is glorified through our corporatized communion. You know, I just thought of, like, that's funny because Lecrae up here trying to take his little communion at home, like by himself, and he says the Trinity is glorified through our corporatized communion. I mean, he should have went back to his old lyrics and be like, nah, I shouldn't do that there, you know. So I got a lot of puns right now. But let's keep it moving. Still, the present reality is she was born a casualty. Though she's made alive, she's affected by depravity. Once lived in sin and enslaved by her lust. And so, I think I'll stop right there. But yes, the church still affected by sin. She still sins. She's you know, the church isn't perfect. We hear those terms. So yes, those things are true realities of the church, you know.
Folks catch a slip and they turn away disgusted. She's a work in progress. Christ is ahead of her. And he wash her clean with the words he done said to her.
All right, let's stop right there. Folks catch us slipping and they turn away disgusted. It's like when the church sin, it's like the world is like, ugh, right? It's a true reality. That's why we should, maintain holiness. We should seek so that we will not be a stumbling block to the world. It's no excuse, but we still want to keep that reality, held on to. And he washed her clean. So she's a work in progress. Christ is the head of her, right? Christ is sanctifying his church, right? And he washed her clean with the words that he said to her, right? Think of John 17. I sanctify them with the truth. My words are truth. So, amen for that.
Already pretty, but really she's not dressed. And sometimes she looks silly, but she's far from a mess. Yes, please don't be dissing, cause Jesus done paid that grip. And if you didn't, then you should call her missus. I'm talking about the church, yeah.
I love it. She's already pretty, but she's really not dressed. And sometimes she looks silly, but she's far from a mess. Please, so don't be dissing, cause Jesus paid a gripping. And if you don't, then you should call her missus. I'm talking about the church. It's like, show some respect to God's bride, like the body of Christ. Like, you wouldn't talk like that to anybody else's husband. Be careful. Be careful how you talk about the church. Yes, we can address the faults, but the true bride of Christ, put some respect on that name. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. I love it, Lecrae.
I know she may look pretty, but man, come back, she gon' look so pretty. She church, you might see her acting crazy. Be patient with her though, cause she still God's baby.
Yeah, she may look gritty. So this the hook. She may look gritty. When he come back, she gonna look so pretty, right? God's gonna make his church spotless, blameless. You might see her acting crazy, but be patient with her though. She's still God's baby. Amen.
Before you diss her, get to know her. Jesus got a thing for her, and he died just to show her. She church. She ain't bricks and buildings. She's all of God's people, men, women, and children. We the church. Her name is.
I love it, right? Before you diss her, get to know her. Jesus got a thing for her and died just to show her, right? Jesus died for the church, man. She ain't bricks and buildings. She's all of God's people, man, women, and children, right? All those who believe. So, guys, man, you can see the clear distinction, clear trajectory with Lecrae. I mean, you go back to his older music, it's very, Christ-centered. But now I'll let you be the determiner, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Guys, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're not, click the notification bell so you can be aware when I drop future content like this. We're going to stay coming in hot. Till the next time, guys, grace and peace.
Everybody, hey.